Hi everyone, Jennifer here. Today I'm going to be recording a video for a short tutorial on how to use the online library linked through your CCC online class platform. Today we're using the example of a general psychology class platform. This video will apply to any course because the quick links for the library are located in exactly the same place in each class. We begin here at the course homepage. Scroll down. On the right-hand side of the page, you will see the online library quick links. Let's start with the research databases. We open up the research databases and we can scroll down to psychology, scroll down and choose Psychology and Behavioral Sciences Collection, located here. Next, you can see helpful quick links to library research will give you more information on how to use the library, what documents you'll find, and the CRAP test. The CRAP test tells you how to evaluate a website that you find on the internet and decide if it will be solid, academic, and acceptable to use for your essays or discussions in your courses. Please review the CRAP test so that you know which websites will be valuable to your class. Scroll down a little bit here and we'll see citations and style resources. APA style stands for American Psychological Association, is the only reference style we will use in a psychology class. Please do not use the MLA style. That is used for other social sciences and English courses. Only use APA. This will be a very handy link for you to use at a later point. This gives you a link to the Pudue Owl and the APA publication manual. I reference the Pudue Owl quite a lot, so this will be a very good place for you to refer back to. I'm going to hit the back button on my browser so we can go back to the library database. Scroll back up and let's log in with the orange button right here. Now it brings us to the home page. I've already logged in. You will need your S number the first time you log in, your student ID number. Enter that and it will bring you here. This box is a simple search box where you can enter words or phrases for the subject that you are doing research on. If you find that you're doing advanced research on a complicated subject, go ahead and click the advanced search right here. Today, let's just start with the simple search. Perhaps let's start with ethics. In animal. Why is it changing my letters? Ethics in animal-based research. So because it was changing my letters, it was trying to use smart text searching and found these results based on the keywords that I was entering. So this is what we came up with, 14,807 distinct titles. First page only showing articles 1 through 10. So let's just scroll down and see what we have. What I'm looking for are things that will apply to me in my class. So you can read the title and a couple lines of the abstract listed here. In bold here are your search terms that you entered in the previous page. Let's scroll through and see if we can find a full text article. Full text is handy because it will show us the entire article. When you do not see full text, you will have to usually request the full text from the library database, or you'll only be able to see the abstract. This is because the library contracts with some, for example, Ethics and Behavior, this journal, gives us full text based on the contract that the library has with them. So, since we're seeing full text right here, we'll just stop and check this out. So let's click on PDF full text. For simplicity's sake, I'm choosing this one. It may or may not actually apply to the research we want, but I need an example to show you today. So we see now the entire article. It is 14 pages long. This is the abstract at the top. These are the authors. And then you can launch straight into reading the entire article. If you would like to, you have the chance to print with this icon, download the article to your computer with this icon, or if you've already read the article and you're ready to cite it in your essay or your discussion post, you can hover over this tiny little golden page over here, brings up the word cite. Click this, and this is the shortcut to help you format the reference to use in your references list in your research. As you can see, it brings up a new window. These are all of the different ways to format this article. As you can see, MLA is listed, Chicago Turabian, Harvard, Harvard Australian, many others. And here is the American Psychological Association version of the reference for this article. Please only use the APA reference. If you use a different one, for example MLA, you will lose points in this class. So, to create the shortcut to get your reference from here into your document, just highlight and copy. Now you're ready to paste it into whatever document you're working on. Please note that this shows you the exact format of how the reference should look in your references list. The top line is aligned to the left, and the second line is indented 5 spaces. This is called hanging indent. This is how all of your references should look on your references page, and they should all be in alphabetical order when you have completed and are ready to turn in your paper. Now that you know how to find the quick citation, let's show you how to actually see a document that is an example of a completed essay and how the whole references page should look when it's fully formatted. We can go up here. I'm going to search in a new window for the Pudue Owl APA Style Guide. Here's the Pudue Owl APA Style Guide. This is an excellent resource for you. I suggest that you put it in your favorites list or bookmark it on your webpage. Keep referring back to it because it will give you a step-by-step way to create in-text citations and reference formatting for all of your essays. So here we have an example of all of the major paper sections in a course essay. Let's actually simplify your search and jump straight into the sample paper. Let's see, APA sample paper right here. Now, the sample paper is going to give you a detailed explanation of how a paper should look once it's completely fully formatted. This will give you all of the details, including your cover page with the running head, the page number, titles.
It's 9:30.
Your name, the university's name, and any other details. As you can see, all of the bubbles here give you explanations. And as you scroll through, you will find specific ways to format your entire research essay. Now, this is a formal research essay. For the most part, you will be using the majority of all of these explanations, such as the running head, titles, different ways to title the paper, indented paragraphs, level 1 headings. Keep scrolling through. This gives you actual examples of how to put in an in-text citation, what that should look like, parentheses, comma, date, period, a different type of formatting of an in-text citation, another level 1 heading with the example of a level 1 heading in purple over here, a level 2 heading, a level 3 heading, and all of the examples in the bubble text on the side of the paper. Let's scroll all the way down to the references page. Now we're at the end of the paper and we see the references page. As you can see, top line aligned to the left, second line indented 5 spaces, alphabetical by author, gives you an example of author, date, title of the paper, publication, issue and volume number, and page number. What this is missing are the DOI numbers that you saw in the previous example. Let's hop back over to the research database. The previous example has the DOI number right here. You must include that in your reference if you are copying from a research database such as this one. When you have a textbook or a regular book in hand, you will not have a DOI number, and that's okay. So hopefully you will find the Pudue Owl website extremely handy. Scroll through here, find out how to cite in-text citations, the differences between having 1 and 7 authors, how to create a reference list for periodicals, books, other print sources, electronic sources, etc. This will give you specific details on how and why each of these types of references has a slightly different format. Go ahead and click through here and read it, and let me know if you have any questions. And when it comes time to writing your final essay, please review this sample paper with the headings, titles, page numbers, and reference list and in-text citation examples in order to get all of the details correct. Let me know if you have questions, and I'll see you on the inside of your class. Thanks for following along today. Bye-bye.